All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say, Kol Haloyim Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakol B'Dah. All right. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You so-called Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right? We are the Hebrew Israelites. We come week in and week out to prophesy the downfall and the destruction of America. All right, because America in the Bible is known as Babylon the Great, or the great daughter of Babylon, or Mystery Babylon. And according to the Bible, Mystery Babylon, aka America, is going to be wiped off the face of this earth by nuclear fire. All right, in World War III. That's what's getting ready to take place, man. All right, those nuclear missiles are about to fly very, very, very soon, man. And that's how we also know that the mark of the beast, all right, is right around the corner, man. All right, right around the corner, man. All right. And the mark of the beast is the digital chocolate chippington. That's what the mark of the beast is, man. If you got anyone telling you that the mark of the beast is something else than the digital chocolate chippington, all right, then you run fast, man. All right. And this truth, this word is preached unto you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right, because the word of the Lord is not for anyone else except for the nation of Israel. The Lord only gave his laws, his word, his statutes, his commandment to one people. No other people has received his word. And that's according to Psalms, the 147th chapter. All right, but what I really want to get into today, all right, because you got these Yah Israelites, all right, these Yah Israelites, these Old Testament Israelites, all right, the people on this sign right here that only preach the Old Testament, man. All right, they're also known as non-Messianic Israelites, all right, these Negro-only Israelites, all right. They're known as non-Messianic Israelites because they don't believe in a Messiah. They only believe in the Old Testament. I'm talking about Israelites, the people on this sign right here. All right? That only preach the Old Testament, man. Negroes that only preach the Old Testament, man. All right? But the Messiah is spoken all throughout the Old Testament, man. So that's what we're going to get into today, man. We're going to get all the scriptures that's spoken about, that speaks about the Messiah in the Old Testament, man. So let's get into it, man. All right, let's start off with Isaiah the 7th chapter. All right, let's get into that, man. All right, so this is Isaiah 7, all right, and 14. All right, it says, therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive. Now, who is this virgin? This virgin is talking about the son of, the mother of the Messiah, which her name was Mary. All right. Now she was known as a virgin, meaning a woman, a young woman of marriageable age, because you have these wacky tacky Christians that have absolutely no understanding of the Bible, thinking that the word virgin means a woman that has never had sex before. All right. That's not biblical, man. All right. The mother of the Messiah was not a virgin, was not a woman that had never had sex before. The Messiah has a biological father, and that's proven all throughout the scriptures, man. Why do you think the Messiah was known as the son of David? All right. In the New Testament, he was known as the son of David. All right, that was one of his titles, the son of David. Why? Because he is a son of David, meaning he comes from King David's bloodline. He is a descendant of King David. All right, because Joseph, his father, all right, was from the tribe of Judah. All right, he also comes from King David's bloodline. All right, his whole bloodline is written in Matthew the 1st chapter, man. His whole generation. All right, but that's another lesson for another day, man. All right, all throughout the scriptures it tells you that he comes from King David's bloodline. All right, Isaiah the 11th chapter. All right, Romans 1, the book of Acts the 2nd chapter. All right, Jeremiah 23, I think. All right, all throughout the scriptures, bro. You understand? All right, but like I said, that's another lesson for another day. All right, but let's get back to the point, the topic at hand, man. How the Messiah is spoken all throughout the Old Testament. Yeah, man. Yahushua, man. All right. So it says, therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son. All right. And shall call his name Emmanuel. Yeah, Emmanuel is a title, meaning God with us. So who is this son that a virgin shall bear and his name shall be called Emmanuel? Who is this talking about? I'm talking about to you, Yah Israelites. You Israelites that like to call their Heavenly Father Yah. All right, you bugged out, you Negro only Israelites. All right, that's who I'm talking to. Who is this talking about, man? All right, this links up with Matthew the 1st chapter. All right, so let's read that again and then we'll get Matthew the 1st chapter, man. All right, Isaiah 7 and 14, let's read it. All right, therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive. Yeah, this virgin is talking about Mary, man. All right, virgin meaning a woman, a young woman of marriageable age. Is not talking about a virgin as a woman that never had sex before. See, y'all, that virgin birth doctrine, all right, that immaculate conception doctrine, man, that's a cuttingly devised fable. That's a damnable heresy. What the scriptures call a damnable heresy, man. That's not biblical, man. You understand? That's not biblical at all. All right? You wacky-tacky Christians have no understanding of the scriptures, man. All right? And we broke that down time and time and time again, all right? We broke that stronghold, sliced and diced that many ways, many times, man. All right? So it says right here, therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son and shall call his name Emmanuel. Who is this talking about, man? This is talking about the Messiah. He's spoken about in the Old Testament. This links up with Matthew 1 and 1. It says he shall call his name Emmanuel, which means God with us. So let's get that also in the New Testament, man. All right, let's get that. All right, let's get that. You gotta be bugged out, man. You gotta really be bugged out your mind, man. All right. So let's get that, man. All right. Let's get that. Matthew 1 and 23. It says, "Behold, a virgin shall be with child." Yeah, how is a virgin going to be with child? You got to have sex to be with a child. Come on, man. How you going to have a child if you a virgin? Meaning, someone who never had sex before, man. That word virgin is not talking about. That word virgin is talking about a woman, a young woman of marriageable age. All right. It's not talking about a woman that never had sex before, man. All right. It says, behold, a virgin shall be with child and shall bring forth a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which being interpreted is God with us. You see, that links up with what I just read in the Old Testament. All right, Isaiah the 14th chapter. All right, Yahushua the Messiah, which is his true name. All right, Yahushai, all right, is spoken about in the Old Testament, man. All right. Now, matter of fact, let's get Isaiah, the 53rd chapter. And Isaiah, the 53rd chapter is a super cold cup, man. All right. To all you Yah-lites, all right, you Negro only, non-Messianic Israelites, man. All right, you Old Testament, you fake ass Old Testament Hebrews, man. All right, y'all bugged out, man. All right, but anyway, this is Isaiah 53. This whole chapter talking about Yahushai, man. This whole chapter talking about the Messiah, man. All right. But anyway, it says Isaiah 53 and 1. I start at 1 and go to verse 7. All right. It goes to verse 12, but I'll just read to 7 just to bring the point out. All right. It says Isaiah 53 and 1. Who has believed our report? And to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of a dry ground. He has no form of comeliness, and when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him. He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid as it were our faces from him. He was despised and we esteemed him not. Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Yet we did esteem him stricken. All right, it says, let me read that again. It says, he is despised and we esteemed him not. Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of the Most High, and afflicted. Who can this possibly be talking about? This is talking about Yahushai the Messiah in the Old Testament, Isaiah the 3rd chapter, man. All right, I would like to ask you simple as Yah-lites, you Old Testament Negro only non-Messianic Israelites, who is this talking about, man? All right, who is this chapter being spoken about, man? All right. It says, but he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. Who is this talking about, man? This is talking about Yahushai, man, the Messiah. All right, Yahushai the Messiah. But somehow you Old Testament Israelites, you non-Messianic Israelites, man. All right, the people on this sign right here, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, all right, the bugged out 2/3 of y'all, all right, that don't preach the New Testament, the Messiah. Y'all bugged out. Who is this talking about, man? In the Old Testament, man. All right. It says, "Oh, we like sheep have gone astray, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all." Yeah, so all the iniquity of the nation of Israel, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, was laid upon the Messiah. That's why he was beaten so severely, man. He took upon us the sins of he took upon himself the sins of the nation of Israel, man. All right, he didn't die just only for his own sins, but for the sins of the people. What people? The Israelites, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, man. All right. It says, all we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way. And the Lord has laid upon him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shearers is dumb. So he openeth not his mouth. This is talking about Yahushua, man. All right, the Messiah, man. All right, this was a future prophecy, man. All right, in the Old Testament, man. All right, come on, man. It says he was taken, all right, from prison and from judgment, and who shall declare his generation? For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgression of my people was he stricken. That's right. For the transgressions of Isaiah said, for the transgressions of my people. Who was Isaiah's people? The Israelites, man. All right. So he was stricken for all the sins of the nation of Israel, man. All right. For no other people, man. You understand? All right. So now let's get also, give me a second. All right. Let's get also Isaiah 9 and 6. All right. Isaiah 9 and 6. Let's grab that real quick. All right. Isaiah 9 and 6. You got, and then you also got Isaiah 11. You know? Come on, man. Which is also talking about Yahushua. But let's get Isaiah 9 and 6. All right. It says Isaiah 9 and 6. It says, for unto us a child is born. Unto us a son is given. And the government, yeah, who's this talking about? Unto us a child is born. And unto us, all right, a child is given, man. All right, let me read that again. It says, Isaiah 9 and 6, for unto us a child is born. Unto us a son is given. And the government shall be upon his shoulders. Yeah, the government is talking about the nation of Israel. All right, the government, the nation of Israel shall be upon his shoulders. He took upon the weight. All right, he had the weight of the nation of Israel upon his shoulders. He was stricken for the sins of the nation of Israel, man. All right, Yahushua the Messiah. All right. It says, for unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Yeah, these are all titles that was given to the Messiah. All right, because the Messiah has many titles, but he only has one name, all right? And that name is Yahushua, all right? That's where the power lies, man, in that name. The name Yahushua, that is the true name of the Messiah, all right? Yahushua, all right? The name of the Messiah, all right? Yahushua, all right, comes from the Hebrew language. It doesn't come from any other name. It comes from the Hebrew language. You understand? All right, because you Christians, you wacky tacky Christians, and all you, any of you other people who are bugged out, y'all like to call upon the name Jesus, man. Which Jesus is Greek, man. The Lord's name doesn't come from the Greek language. The Lord was not a Greek, nor did he speak Greek. You understand? The Lord's name comes from the Hebrew language. It tells you that in Zephaniah. All right, Zephaniah 3 and 9. The scriptures say that the Lord shall give us a pure language, which is the Hebrew, that we shall call upon the name of the Lord. So the Lord gave us a certain language so we could call upon his name, because his name comes from that certain language, which is the Hebrew, man. All right? Y'all, all right? The true name of the Messiah is Yahushua. That's where the power relies. All right, in his true name, not Jesus. There's no power in the name of Jesus because that's not his true name. All right, true name, the Messiah is Yahawashi, man. It even tells you in the Bible that in the original tongue, the Hebrew, all right, there's more force in the Hebrew, man. You understand? Because words that are translated from their original language to another language, those words lose power, man. They lose force. You understand? All right? But anyway, let's read this one more time. All right? It says, Isaiah 9:6. All right? For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. This is talking about Yahawashi. These are all titles for Yahawashi, the Messiah, man. All right? So this is the third scripture that I have brought out. All right? Well, yeah, the third, yeah, because I brought out what? Isaiah 7:14. I brought out Isaiah the 53rd chapter. Now Isaiah 9:6, man. All right? All throughout and I didn't even go in any other books yet. I only been in the book of Isaiah. So the Yahawashi is spoken all throughout the Old Testament. I didn't even go into other books yet. I only got into the book of Isaiah. And then you also got Isaiah the 11th chapter, which talks about how a root shall come out of Jesse, meaning a root shall come out of Jesse's bloodline. All right, which is King David's father, which that root is talking about the Messiah, Yahawashi. All right, because Yahawashi comes from King David's bloodline, which King David, which is of the tribe of Judah. That's why Yahawashi was also of the tribe of Judah. How can Yahawashi be of the tribe of Judah if he was born of a virgin? All right, why was he known as the son of David? Because he is a son of David, meaning he is a descendant of David. All right, he comes from King David's bloodline. He descends from King David. That's why he is known as the son of David, because he's a descendant of King David, man. All right? Come on, man. All right? You can't be born of a virgin, meaning a woman that never had sex before, and be of the tribe of Judah. Matthew, the first chapter, lists his whole generation, man. His whole bloodline. All right? You wacky-tacky Christians have no understanding of the scriptures talking about the Immaculate Conception doctrine. That's a cunningly devised fable. That's a damnable heresy, man. You understand? All right? So now let's continue, man. Let's get, what scripture I want to get next, man, because I got a list of them right here, man. All right. All right, let's get Deuteronomy, all right, 18. All right, let's get Deuteronomy 18 real quick, and we'll also get John the 5th chapter. All right, let's get that real quick. All right, John the 5th chapter. All right, John the 5th chapter. All right, let's grab that real quick. All right, let's get John the 5th chapter, the 45th verse. All right, now this is the Messiah. This is Yahawashi himself speaking. All right, Yahawashi himself said that he's spoken about in the Old Testament, man. You understand? All right, so let's read it. All right, this is John the 5th chapter. All right, the 45th verse. It says, "Do not think that I will accuse you to the Father. There is one that accuses you, even Moses, in whom ye trust. For had ye believed Moses, ye would have believed me, for he wrote of me." Yeah. So Yahushua the Messiah himself said that Moses wrote about him in the Old Testament, man. All right? You understand? All right, where did Moses speak about him in the Old Testament? Deuteronomy the 18th chapter, man. All right, so that's a cold ass cut. All right, to you Israelites, man. All right, I mean, to you non-Messianic, Negro only, y'all Israelites, man. Y'all bugged out as hell, man. All right, so let's get that in the Old Testament, Deuteronomy, the 18th chapter, where Moses spoke about him, man. All right, because he said if you would have believed in Moses, you would have believed in me, for he wrote of me. Let's read that again. All right, it says, and this is the Messiah speaking. All right, John 5:45, do not think that I will accuse you to the Father, for there is one that accuseth you, even Moses, in whom ye trust. For had ye believed Moses, ye would have believed me, for he wrote of me. Who? So Moses wrote about Yahushua, and we're going to grab that. Deuteronomy, the 18th chapter. All right, so let's grab it. All right, Deuteronomy, all right, 18, all right. Deuteronomy 18. Deuteronomy 18 and 15. Let's grab that. All right, Deuteronomy 18 and 15. All right, for it says, Yahweh thy power, all right, will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee. That's right, that prophet is talking about Yahushua. All right, Yahushua the Messiah. All right, Yahushua was a prophet, man. All right, he spoke prophecies, man. All right. It says, for the Lord thy God will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee, of thy brethren, all right, like unto me, unto him ye shall hearken. That's right. All right, unto him ye shall hearken. He's the one that we shall listen to, man. All right, what did the Lord say? All right, unto when during the time of the transfiguration, he said, this is my beloved son in whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him. All right, you understand? So this right here, what I'm reading out of Deuteronomy 28 chapter, this is talking about Yahushua. He said, Yahushua said that Moses wrote about him. And he wrote about him in Deuteronomy the 18th chapter, what we're reading right here, man. All right. All right, so it says, let's read it again. All right, the Lord thy God will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee, of thy brethren, like unto me. Unto him ye shall hearken. All right, the 16th verse. I'll read to the 19th verse. All right, it says, according to all that thou desirest of the Lord thy God in Horeb in the day of the assembly, saying, let me not hear again the voice of the Lord my God, neither let me see the great fire any more, that I die not. And the Lord said unto me, they have well spoken that which they have spoken. I will raise them up a prophet, which is talking about Yahushua the Messiah, from among their brethren, like unto thee, and will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. And it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require it of him. That's right, man. All right. So yeah, this is talking about Yahushua right here. All right. So we got all the scriptures. All right, not all the scriptures in Isaiah. I didn't bring out Isaiah the 11th chapter. All right, but now I got Deuteronomy the 18th chapter. All right, let's keep continuing, man. All right, let's get the book of Genesis. All right, let's get the book of Genesis. All right, 49. All right, let's get Genesis 49. All right, 49 and
10 through 12. Let's grab that real quick. All right. Let's get Genesis 49, that's Jacob prophesying. All right, unto his 12 sons. All right, let's grab that real quick. Hold on, give me a second. My fingers are froze. All right. It says right here. All right, Genesis 49 and 10. It says, the scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet until Shiloh come. Shiloh is talking about Yahushua. All right. It says, until Shiloh come. All right. And unto him shall the gathering of the people be. Yeah, unto Shiloh shall the gathering of the people be. All right, what people? The people of Israel, the people on this sign right here. All right, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, man. All right, but let's keep reading. It says, binding his foal unto the vine, and his ass's colt unto the choice vine. He washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. His eyes shall be red with wine, and his teeth white with milk. Who is this talking about? His eyes shall be red with wine, and his teeth white with milk. This is talking about Yahushua the Messiah, man. All right? Yahushua is spoken about all throughout the Old Testament, man. Your Old Testament, non-Messianic, Negro only, y'all Israelites, y'all bugged out as hell, man. Not believing in the Messiah, but the Messiah is spoken yet all throughout the Old Testament, man. Y'all bugged out as hell, bro. Bugged out is all hell, man. All right? Bugged out is hell, bro. You understand? Let's also get Micah the 5th chapter. Let's grab that. All right? Micah the 5th chapter. All right? Micah prophesied. All right, let's grab that real quick. Micah 5. All right, Micah 5 and 2. All right, it says, which is talking about Yahushua. All right, because the prophecy was that Yahushua, all right, was going to be born in Bethlehem. That prophecy is written in Micah the 5th chapter. I'm about to read it right now. It was prophecy that the Lord was going to be born in Bethlehem. He was born in Bethlehem and then raised up in Nazareth. All right, he grew up in Nazareth. That's why he was known as Yahushua of Nazareth. All right, let's read it. It says, Micah the 5th chapter, the 2nd verse. It says, but thou, Bethlehem Ephratah, though thou be little among the thousands of Judah, yet out of thee shall he come forth unto me, that is to be a ruler in Israel. Talking about Yahushua the Messiah. It says, out of Bethlehem shall come a ruler. All right. Let's read it again. It says, but thou Bethlehem Ephratah, though thou be little among the thousands of Judah, yet out of thee shall he come forth unto me. All right, that is to be a ruler in Israel, whose goings forth have been from of old, from everlasting. Yeah, because Yahushua has always been here. All right, he was the very first spirit that Yahweh the Most High created. All right, Yahweh created Yahushua. Then Yahushua created the angels. Then it was Yahushua and the angels together that created this entire universe. Right? Yahushua was always here. He was here from the beginning. All right? He was the beginning of the creation. It tells you that in the book of Colossians, the 1st chapter, starting around the 15th verse. He was the beginning of the creation of the Most High. All right? But let's read that again. Micah 5 and 2. It says, but thou, Bethlehem Ephratah, though thou be little among the thousands of Judah, Yet out of these shall he come forth unto me, that is to be a ruler in Israel, whose going forth has been from of old, from everlasting, talking about Yahushua. And you also read that in the book of Matthew, all right, the 2nd chapter, the 5th verse. So let's grab that as well, all right? All right, Matthew, let's grab it. It's hard for me, man, because my hands are frozen. All right, so this is Matthew 2 and 6. All right, it says, and thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel. So that lines up with Micah 5 and 2, talking about Yahushua, man. All right, Yahushua is all over the Old Testament, man. All right, all over the Old Testament, man. All right, so you non-Messianic, Yah-lites, Negro only Israelites are bugged out, man. Y'all bugged out y'all damn mind, man. Bugged out is all hell, man. All right. So now let's get Zechariah. Yeah, let's get Zechariah, the 9th chapter. All right, let's grab that real quick. All right, Zechariah 9. All right, Zechariah, the 9th chapter. Let's get that real quick. All right. All right. So this is Zechariah 9 and 9. All right. This was a future prophecy, man. It says, Zechariah 9 and 9, rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, thy king cometh unto thee. Who is this king that cometh? This king is talking about Yahushua. All right. It says, thy king cometh unto thee. He is just and having salvation, lowly and riding upon an ass, and upon a colt, the foal of an ass. So it was prophecy that he was going to ride on a ass, which is a donkey, man. All right, he rode upon a ass through the gates of Jerusalem. All right, it says lowly. All right, that's why he rode upon an ass, to show his humbleness. All right, he rode upon a donkey to show his humbleness. He didn't ride upon a great stallion, you know, a beautiful animal. He rode upon a donkey, man, to show his humbleness, even though that he was the Lord, man. The Lord, bro, showing his humbleness, riding on a donkey, bro. You know, and the fact that he was born in Bethlehem. And it says that Bethlehem is the least amongst, you know, all of Judah, you know. So it says this was a future prophecy, and it was fulfilled in Matthew the 21st chapter, and it's written in other places too. All right, Zechariah 9 and 9. It says, rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Let this passage. All right, it says, Zechariah 9 and 9, rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O daughter of Jerusalem, behold, thy king cometh unto thee. He is just and having salvation, lowly and riding upon an ass, and upon a colt, the foal of an ass. Here, riding upon a donkey, man. And that was fulfilled in Matthew 21. So let's grab that. Matthew 21 and 5. All right. Is it Matthew 20? Yeah, Matthew 21 and 5. It says, tell ye the daughter of Zion, behold, thy king cometh unto thee, meek and sitting upon an ass, and a colt, the foal of an ass. So that was fulfilled, man. All right. When you read about that prophecy in Zechariah 9, that was fulfilled. All right. In Matthew the 21st chapter, the 5th verse. All right. So now let's go to the book of 2 Samuel. All right, the book of 2 Samuel, the 7th chapter. Let's grab that. All right. I love being mocked and scorned. All right. People pointing their hands at me like that means I'm doing the right thing, man. That's how you know. Whatever, man. All right. It says so this is 2 Samuel, all right, 7 and 12, which is talking about Yahushua coming from King David's bloodline. All right. The Lord told King David, I will set up a king, all right, that shall come out of thy bowels, and his kingdom shall be forever. All right. And when you read it, it sounds like it's talking about King Solomon, because King Solomon also came out of King David, you know, loins. All right, which, you know, if you want to go deeper, King Solomon is Yahushua. All right, Yahushua in his past life was King Solomon. All right, talking about reincarnation. Yes, reincarnation is biblical. Reincarnation is all throughout the scriptures. That's something that you wacky tacky Christians and you other people that have no understanding of the Bible, you don't get that, man. All right, but let's read it, man. All right, this is 2 Samuel, all right, 7 and 12. It says, and when thy days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers. So the Lord is telling King David, when your days are up, and when you shall sleep with your fathers, meaning you shall be buried with your forefathers when you shall die. All right. It says, and when thy days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, I will set up thy seed after thee. All right. So the Lord is telling King David, I will set up a seed after you, someone that comes out of your loins. All right, because seed means sperm. All right. The Lord is telling King David, I will set up a seed after you. All right. Which shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom. Sounding like it's talking about King Solomon, right? But let's keep reading. And if you want to go deeper, it is talking about King Solomon, but it's really talking about Yahushua. All right? It's talking about Yahushua, the Messiah. All right? All right? It says, I will be his father, and he shall be my son. You see? All right? If he commit iniquity, I will chasten. Matter of fact, let me go up. I think I skipped the verse. But let me start at verse 12 again. All right? It says, and when thy days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, I will set up thy seed after thee, which shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom. He shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. And that's how you know it's not talking about King Solomon, because King Solomon's kingdom didn't last forever. It only lasted 40 years. This is talking about Yahushua the Messiah, because Yahushua the Messiah comes from King David's bloodline. He comes from King David's bloodline. He was born from King David, man. All right, and you can read about that also in Isaiah. All right, the 11th chapter, Jeremiah, the 23rd chapter, I think it is. All right, I think it's the 23rd chapter in Jeremiah, or maybe it's the 13th chapter. You know. All right. It says, he shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. I will be his father. He shall be my son. This is all talking about Yahushua, the Messiah. All right. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men and with the stripes of the children of men. That's how you know it's talking about Yahushua, man. Because King Solomon wasn't stricken with the rods of men. King Solomon was stricken with the rods of men when he came back as Yahushua. All right, because Yahushua is King Solomon. All right, Yahushua in his past life was King Solomon. All right? So it is, and it isn't talking about King Solomon. You gotta, understand, man. All right? So it says, I will be his father, and he shall be my son. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men and with the stripes of the children of men. And that's how you know it's talking about Yahushua and not King Solomon. All right? Because King Solomon wasn't stricken with the rods of men. He was stricken with the rods of men when he came back as Yahushua. All right? You understand? All right? It's easy to understand, man, if the Lord dealing with you. All right, now let's get Isaiah. All right, let's also prove that he came from King David's bloodline, like we just read right here. All right, also with Isaiah, the 11th chapter. All right, so let's go back to Isaiah. All right. All right, and this is gonna be the last. This is gonna be the last right here. All right, but I can keep getting more too. I can keep getting more. You got the book of Psalms, all right? Let's get Isaiah 11. I have no gloves out here, man. I got no gloves and my hands get cold easy, man. I try to be out here for a long time. I'll try to bear it as much as I can, man. Show the Lord, man. Just bear with me for a sec. I'm just trying to warm my hands up. But anyway, let's get Isaiah 11, man. Isaiah 11, which talks about the branch of Jesse. Who's that branch of Jesse? All right? Yahushua, man. All right? Because he comes from Jesse's bloodline. He was a son of Jesse, a son of David. All right? Because who did Jesse give birth to? King David. All right? So it says Isaiah 11 and 1. All right? Isaiah 11 and 1. It says, and there a rod out of the stem of Jesse. Excuse me, let me read that again. Isaiah 11 and 1. And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, a branch shall grow out of his roots. Who is this rod that shall come out of the stem of Jesse? This is talking about Yahushua, man. All right. It says, and a branch shall grow out from his roots, and the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and the fear of the Lord. This is talking about Yahushua, this branch that shall stem out of the root of Jesse. All right, is talking about Yahushua the Messiah, man, because he comes from that bloodline, man. The tribe of Judah bloodline, man. All right, because Jesse gave birth to who? King David, and then King David gave birth to Solomon, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth, all the way down to Yahushua, man. That whole generation, that whole bloodline is spoken about in Matthew, the 1st chapter, man. Matthew 1 and 1, the generation of the Lord, the son of David, the son of Abraham. All right. It says, and there, Isaiah 11 and 1 again, and there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots, and the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and of the spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord, and shall make him quick of understanding. Excuse me, let me read that again. And shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord, and he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes. That's right. This is all talking about Yahawashi, man. All this whole time, man. How long have I been? All right, 50 minutes so far, man. The last 50 minutes, I've been bringing out scriptures that have been talking about Yahawashi in the Old Testament, man. All throughout the Old Testament, Yahawashi is spoken about, man. So you Negro only, non-Messianic, Old Testament, y'all Israelites, y'all bugged out, man. All right, y'all bugged out as all hell, bro. You understand? All right, y'all bugged out as hell, man. All right, let me see if I can grab something real quick. What's this, man? Isaiah, let's get Psalms real quick. Let's get Psalms 110 real quick. All right, this is Psalms 110 and 1. All right, this is King David. All right, this is King David speaking. All right, Psalms 110 and 1. All right, the Lord, which is Yahweh, all right, the Heavenly Father, all right, said unto my Lord, all right, sit down at my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool. All right, so the Heavenly Father, he said, my Lord, all right, Yahweh, all right, said unto my Lord, which is the Messiah, all right, sit down at my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool. Because Yahawashi, all right, the Messiah, sits at the right hand of the throne of the Heavenly Father, man. So that's another verse that spoken about in the, speaks about Yahawashi in the Old Testament, man. And then you got Psalms 30, all right. What is his name and what is his son's name? Come on, man. All right. All throughout the Old Testament, Yahawashi is spoken about, man. You understand? All right. So I'll leave it at that, man. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahawashi rocked us out. This lesson was edifying. All right. So I want to say, Ko Haloyam Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashi Bahashim Rakah Kodash. All right. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you, you so-called Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right? So with that being said, until the next one, Shalom. Put my shit in my, I can't put my shit away.